Okay. Well, I've had my exercise for the day. Mostly because I did everything in terms of cleaning, cooking, waking myself up, get my exercise in and everything like that before the stream. Because today, even though yesterday I had a terrible luck with the game, today we are going to make some major progression. I've read a bunch of stuff, I've grinded a bunch of stuff, so let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, BlackCross here, welcome back to Final Fantasy II. So, if you have not been watching lately, last video, we got inside the tower and we were lucky enough to get as far as to beat the Fire Gigas, which I decided to go ahead and get that out of the way. Because after like the second, third time, I was like, you know what, let's just beat this son of a bitch, exit out of the dungeon, save, and then that way we don't have to worry about it anymore. So I did. Next thing I did, I looked up on how to level up my agility. Because HP wise and MP wise is good. Strength is good. My agility, on the other hand, was kind of piss poor at the time. Now, all of a sudden, I have spiked up. But, I have a reason for this. Two reasons. Number one, I found out how your agility goes up. But it's a little iffy. Keyword being iffy. That evasion rate right there underneath defense, yeah, that's based on your overall equipment weight. There's no way of changing it unless you are completely naked. Meaning that you have no armor, no weapons, period. So that's fun to know that information. However, I also found out that's only the fastest way to level up your agility. Another way is to wear light armor. How the hell you're supposed to know what light armor is, I don't know. I imagine if it has the little armor symbol next to the body, that's heavy armor. But if it has like the little cape looking thing in the armor description, that's light armor, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing that's what it means, is that if it's the regular armor plate armor, that's heavy. If it's the cape looking one, that's light armor. As for the rest of it though, I have no idea. The only thing I could think of is that the name speaks for itself. Like Titan armor might be a heavy grade of weapon or armory, I'm guessing. So I imagine Titan is. So anything that's not Titan, if it sounds light, it probably is light. I don't know. But for the most part, it seems to work out really well. It also helps the fact that I gave everyone the spell Blink. As you can see, clones one image boosting evasion, meaning that my evasion rate is increased to where that way I can evade more. That's good, meaning I don't get hit as often. But by doing that, that increases my overall agility at the end of the battle. To a certain degree, of course. Now keep this in mind, much like when it comes to leveling up your HP and MP, you're not guaranteed all the time whenever you're low on HP, much less low on MP. It's not a guarantee every time, so you have to keep fighting until something happens. Then I ran into something even more complicating. For a long time, I've only used two weapons. This entire playthrough, each of my characters have wielded two weapons. Why? Delivers more attack, therefore does more damage, therefore kills the enemy quicker, therefore I don't have to deal with it. I was wrong. It turns out having a shield in the left hand, meaning that your non-dominant hand that attacks for you, having a shield in that arm allows you to have a high chance of evasion. unlike in Final Fantasy 1 where you can clearly see it using the shield at a random time to block the damage. In this case, however, it just increases the evasion. So the shield, while it did not increase the defense at all, it does have a higher rate of evasion. So what did I do? I looked even further. Apparently, it also helps that if you increase your shield rate, it will also increase your evasion, therefore it increases your agility. So equipping 2 shields while being naked, fighting a bunch of monsters, will eventually increase your overall agility. At the same time though, that is very, very time consuming. And at the time, before I started grinding, Furin was at 12. Maria was at 15. Gus was at 5. And Gareth, surprisingly being the better of the bunch, was at 27 at the time. What made it go up that fast? I think it has to involve with Thief's Glove. What does it do? Gloves that boost agility. So not only does it give me a good boost of defense, it also gives me a high probability of getting faster. So in other words, if I can't get to the next boss after this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I imagine I'm in a good position now to where I can progress. It's just a matter of continuously using boost, blink. At the same time, it also involves just killing a bunch of enemies as much as possible to increase my overall agility. Will it work? So far it's working out pretty well. Also too, you probably know that Maria, unlike before, isn't using a bow. I switched her to a sword. And surprisingly, she is able to wield it. How? I will never know. So, in conclusion, I can beat these sons of bitches. Like I said, normally I have 2 weapons in which it does more damage. But considering the fact that my attack rate is so high right now, I really have no major reason to have 2 weapons unless I'm fixing to go towards the final boss. Which is unlikely. In this video anyway. I'm not saying we won't ever get to it, I'm just saying not at this moment do I need to switch to 2 weapons. Because right now, 1 weapon is actually doing really good, as you can clearly see. And like I said, so long as I keep casting Blink, my overall agility will eventually go up. It's just a matter of recasting it over and over, and like I said, I don't ever get hit, so I don't have to worry. Like I said, if my agility goes up, that means I have a higher probability of going first, doing the first initial damage, before the enemies even have a chance to kick my ass. So in other words, I'm doing good this time. I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I was like, okay, it's time to micromanage everything. And when I say everything, I mean freaking everything. It's like, I'm not exaggerating. We're going to micro every little detail that we can in order to get the best results. It's like, we've got this far, we've got great HP, with the exception of Gareth. We've got great HP, we're good on attack. What am I missing? The answer is my agility. So from here on out, I'm going to try to increase my agility. It's hard to say how well that's going to work, but you know what? I think we're doing pretty good. Excuse me. But hopefully today, maybe today, not tomorrow, not next week, but hopefully tonight, we will actually beat this tower. But who knows? I mean, we're already in the ice section of it all, which means, push come to shove, there's a good chance that, there's more to come. It's like, okay, so we beat the fire Gigas, which means since this area is basically an ice room, we're gonna be fighting against an ice Gigas. If that's the case, there's probably another element known as the Bolt Gigas. I'm just thinking, you know, there's 3 elements in terms of this game. There's, let me go ahead and get this situated. There's fire, ice, and bolt. Which means there is a good chance that, I'll be fighting 3 of them. Which means after the 3rd one, we will eventually meet up with Midu. If he is still alive. And he tells me, not so much. That's gonna be the problem, is that he's not gonna be alive. He got into this tower thinking that he's gonna be able to help everybody to retrieve the Ultima Scroll. But unfortunately, that didn't work. Taking my chances. I mean, the good thing is this, is that because of the fact that I'm only wielding one weapon, my characters don't die as quickly. That's not 100% guarantee. But I like my chances right now. Like, at the very least, we are dwindling them. It's just painful to watch at this rate. Damn it. This is painful to watch. I hope you realize this, guys. This is painful to watch. Okay, good. Fuck. Can we stop with the muddle, please? Like, I'm getting actually very irritated at this rate. It's right now at a point where you're just pissing me off right now. Like, you really are pissing me off. Thank you. Okay. Good news is that Gareth is actually up to speed. If I can keep running into enemies like that, I shouldn't have a problem. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean it's going to work very well. Also, the reason why I gave up that item is because, quite frankly, we're going to be getting some of the treasure chests if I am able to. Which means, there's a good chance that I will probably run out of steam. My nose is draining. That's not good. I don't want that. I'm actually surprised how high Maria's getting. It's pointless to do that, I get it. But, I'm going to anyway. Because her HP is right over everybody else's. It's like, right now, I don't want that. It's like, right now, I want everybody else to be right evenly. Which right now, at the time, it seems kind of hard to do. Fuck. If I have any hopes of this, I'm gonna have to... shit. But that's fine. It's not fine. Because the two back ones can still fight for some reason. But at least we killed one. This metal shit is starting to get annoying. Like, really, it is. It's really probably one of the most annoying things I've had to deal with so far. Furin, if you could make certain that they keep missing, that would be wonderful. Furin, why didn't you kill that one? You should have been able to kill it, with no problem. Now kill the imp before it does anything. I was hoping you would attack the front one, but that's fine too. Say, why are you not killing it? Admittedly, that was scary. Also, Gareth's agility is starting to climb up. That's good. That's what we want. We want the agility to go up. Because, well, let's face it. We're gonna need it. Also, let me ask a question. What's the max level of magic I mean, I get that also includes weapons, but what's the next level? I thought 9 would be the max, because I was like, okay, this is an early game, so therefore, 9's probably the max, right? No, it went up to 10. So, is 10 the last tier? Or is it continuously going on? Because there is a way you can max all this stuff out. Not every one of them, but you can max it out. But what is the max? I don't know. Excuse me. I haven't ate anything and I'm burping. One thing for certain, I'm gonna have a lot of gil by the end of this. I really have no need for any other items. I probably should just move on ahead and not try to go for anything, but... I mean... You never know. One of them could be an elixir, one of them could be an ether. Which I actually would like to have. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed, but it is a guaranteed assumption that we will get some good items later on. Wonder what that would do. Yeah, I've got her equipped with the flame sword. I better leave that, because you never know if you're gonna encounter one. Just so that way she can hit stuff. I need to heal. We must be getting close to the next, end room. Hopefully. That would be nice. Okay, good. Here we go. You have done well, but you must defeat me to proceed. Yes, we know. We know what you are. Ooh. That's an interesting color palette. Which means your weakness is fire. For right now, I should concentrate on having you two, cast Blink, while the other two cast Fire. Okay, that didn't do anything. There we go, much better. Ice 12. That's not as bad as what I thought it would be. Like, I thought that was gonna hurt. There we go. And there he goes. Nice! We beat that one. There's still more. Okay, I see a room. But is that the exit of the room? That gaze scares me every single time I see it. It's like is he gonna turn me into stone? Is he? And it's like, thank goodness he has not done it. It's like any enemy that has the ability to petrify me scares me. Cause then it's like, I've got plenty of golden needles, but for how long can I last? One of those, oh shit, moments. Wish it was something else. That was unfortunately a waste of their time. That was just... he blew up, but nothing happened. That's beautiful. Okay, I see 2 rooms. I was gonna say, one of them is probably a good chance of it being empty. Which does not surprise me. also too, I finally decided to myself, I was like, before my next pay period, which is actually this coming up Wednesday, I am getting me a new computer chair. Because, I mean, let's put it this way. This chair is alright for, like, doing my normal computer stuff. Because I actually do move around a lot whenever I'm using the computer and stuff. When I'm playing games, I barely move. My entire focus is on the game and to achieve my objective. However, that cannot be said for the position of my rear. It stays seated in a most uncomfortable position, and by the time I get up, I say to myself, ow! What did I do? And it's like, I wasn't doing anything. So, I decided to go ahead and get a new computer chair. I even told my brother, I was like, thank goodness we found out that, like, I'm gonna pass that up. Like, I'm gonna pass up 2 elixirs. You really think I'm that dumb, don't you, game? You think to yourself, oh, he's been dropping every item. Let's throw this one in at his angle and make him realize how much of an idiot he is. Joke's on you. But, when we went to Staples, we were looking at, like, printer inks and stuff like that. Actually, we were looking for cables. We were looking for cables for our dual-screen, computers. But we couldn't find the right ones we were needing, and even if we did, they were, like, ultra-high expensive. Another empty room. Of course. But, also, once I get done with this fight, I need to heal. I did not realize how low Gareth was getting to be. But, anyway, though, whenever we were looking, I decided to look at the computer chairs because I thought to myself, I kinda need one. And then I saw the gaming chair. You know, those gaming computer chairs that you see every YouTuber use now? I thought to myself, I was like, that's the gaming chair, isn't it? Daniel kind of looked at me. What? I was like, look. They finally have one. And he was like, oh! That's what you were talking about. I was like, yeah. Let me sit on it. Daniel's like, well, why wouldn't you? So I sat on it, and it sat perfectly. I thought to myself, I was like, finally. Cause see, here's my thing. If I'm going to get me a computer chair, I usually like to try it out because I'm going to be sitting on it all the time. So naturally, what that means is that I want to try the chair before I buy it. Cause they're $150. Sometimes more depending on where you buy them. But, I tried it out and I was like, oh, this is so comfortably. And it has leveled up, armrest. So it's like, oh, this is perfect. This is what I need. And Daniel was like, are you going to get it today? I was like, well, I can't. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, if I had the money, yes, I would, most definitely. But unfortunately, I do not have the money. He's like, okay, well, I guess after tax season, you'll be getting it. I was like, exactly. I hadn't gotten it yet, though. Don't know why I have not. But, I will. And that is my main objective, this coming up pay period, is that I will be getting a new computer chair. So, that's gonna be fun. It's like, yes, finally, I can relax in a computer chair. Gareth, you could have lasted a little bit longer. Oh well. We've got golden needles. I mean, I've got it for a reason. Just wish a noose would actually be more useful. I mean, yes, it works for poison, and that's good to have. But it doesn't work on stone. like I can only carry so many golden needles. If I could carry 99 of them, that's a different story. I can't. And that's what sucks. There's something fishy about this room. Why is there a staircase in just this tiny little room? That was weird. Because normally, if it is a room with a staircase, they would have had it like one of those little ant things, those little L-shaped rooms, where it leads onto a staircase, like it has been. This is the first time we've had a big open area, and there's a staircase going up. That's kind of weird. I thought to myself, I was like, there's something coming for me, isn't there? It's one of those things where it's like, I go through this, something's gonna kill me. Apparently that's not the case. This is gonna be an empty room, isn't it? Placing bets now. What do you know? I won the deal! Seriously, every single time I enter this rooms, it discourages me. But the fact that one of them was a staircase, I kinda need to go into them. You know, it's one of those like, if I don't enter in those rooms, I'll never find a staircase leading upward. So it's like, fine. Go into the big empty room. At least every once in a while surprise me with 3 chests. One of them being an elixir. Then I can say to myself, oh, the rooms are starting to become more valuable. I'm not aggravated. Let me go ahead and put that out. After yesterday, I know some people are probably going to think to myself, I hate this game. No, I actually love how this game is laid out. You know, it's not right off the back predictable. To a certain degree, it can be. But in terms of how the level up system works, like, admittedly, yes, it can get aggravating to figure out, okay, how do I level up what? But once you know, you then have to think to yourself, this is pretty advanced shit in terms of a level up system. You know? I mean, really, it is. It's like the developers actually thought this through. And so it's in that realm of like, holy shit, they've actually done their homework. But yeah, it still kind of blows my mind, the fact that this level up system is what it is. I mean, they could have easily just made it into just a regular level up system. Really, they could have. They could have just left it alone and just made it into a regular level up system. Instead, they got creative and made this complex level system. Honestly, I kinda like it. I mean, yes, it kind of sucks the fact that you have to grind that much. But here's the thing. Most games, you're not going to have level 99 agility. You're not going to have level 99 strength. But in this game's case, there's a big possibility of you being able to do that. And by doing different things, you are gradually progressing overall. It's is kind of rewarding. Really, it is. It's a different type of grind. You know, it's like, unlike level grinding where you actually level up. But in this case, when you do level up, you do get that feeling of progression and that you have gotten stronger. In other words, in Final Fantasy II's case, I appreciate what they've done differently. I don't appreciate the imps. Let me be clear on that one. I hate the imps. But I do appreciate how Final Fantasy II has done its system. It's like with enough dedication to the game, enough patience, it's very rewarding. And I like that. I really do. Kinda wish I had played it earlier. You know? It's like, that's why I love going back and playing through some of these older titles. It's like, I go back and play through these older titles, and all of a sudden, I'm introduced to these incredibly awesome games. And it's like, I play them and I think to myself, like, why didn't I play this sooner? You know? It's like, when I got started into playing the Final Fantasy series, I was thinking to myself, I was like, why haven't I played any of the other previous ones, you know? Because at the time, I thought that they were only available through their mostly consoles, you know, for like example, Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, the NES, 4, 5, and 6, the SNES, and of course, I thought to myself, really, I have no interest in getting those consoles, because, well, I just don't. But the fact that they have re-released them for the PlayStation 1, which, at the time, I didn't know. So it's like, oh, they've been re-released for the PlayStation 1. Nice! So it's like, after that thought, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to get every Final Fantasy title and do my best to play them if I'm able to. Needless to say, I'm glad I made that decision. I know. I was about to say, are we going to have to fight 2 of you? That actually kinda scared me. I actually thought we were gonna have to fight 2 of them. Okay, BlackCross, think for a second. What's his weakness? What is his weakness? I don't think it's ice. I'm pretty sure it's not fire. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know what is weak against. It's like, oh, fuck. We're just gonna rain ice on it, I guess? Because that's the thing we can do? I mean, it's doing enough, but the fact that it's not weak against ice, that's not a good thing. I'm pretty sure for it being a Thunder Gigas, we would be healing it by using Bolt. This is gonna be the tough one. This is gonna be the tough one, folks. That didn't do much. Okay. We think. We can try blinding it for a little bit. Doubt it would work, but it's better than nothing. We're not really hitting it hard. The fact that it's hitting us hard, that could be a problem. It's missing though, thankfully. Ouch. Yeah, that's physical attacks. What was I gonna say again? I believe I was gonna say the phrase that physical attacks are not helping. But apparently it is. I say that, and then all of a sudden, I'm left with a dilemma. Stick to magic, dumbass. You got lucky that one time. It's not wise to continue to do that. What was I even thinking? I don't know, I just got random luck on that one, I guess. Every little miss helps. That much I'm going to say. Every little miss does help. We're fine. We are good. Like at first, we were gonna be in a panic. Now, we're okay. How much further does this go? It's like, okay, I defeated 3 elements. What else is there? Oh, I say we're probably gonna be fighting an uber boss in just a sec. Like, something tells me we're gonna be fighting an uber boss, something stronger than those 3. Which I hope it ain't that strong against physical attacks, because that last one was a nuisance. Honestly, if these ambushes are like these enemies, I shouldn't have a problem. I really shouldn't have a problem. But those imps, if they show up again, this could be a problem. My question is, how far does this room go? Because depending on how far this room actually goes, we may be in trouble. Because I don't know how far it reaches. And if all of these rooms are empty... Okay, there is an N, actually. So it's not a complete continuous lane. Because, I mean, if all of these rooms are going to be empty, then the only thing I need to worry about is to look for the one that actually has the staircase. If I can find one. There you say. Well now. Oh crap. I believe last time I fought you, you were pretty difficult to kill. Probably need to start using this. Need to start remembering to use certain spells that I haven't thought of using. Ripper. That's sort of like a rapier? Sharp-edged knife. Oh, it's a knife! Very interesting. We'll give it to you. See how that works. Fuck. Folks, we could be here for a while. It's like we're here at the end, practically. Almost at the end. More specifically, the end of this dungeon. So it's like, okay. Where do we need to go? And then these things shows up, and it's like, ha ha ha! And it's like, ha 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 to you too. Wait, did it do an after damage? I'll be so glad to get out of this place. Means I don't have to worry about these imps anymore. They're being a nuisance. Yeah, it does 20 extra damage. That's not a bad trade-off. If she gets strong enough with it. But her knife skill is a little bit low, so... Actually, I'm going to keep her with that. Just thinking about it right now, I'm going to let her keep that. Because honestly, that sounds too good to let go. Come to think of it. Yeah. Since she's got the most spell casting, we'll give her Flare. We also need to use holy magic more often. Another empty room. Yeah, we need to level that up. Because if we can get it up high enough, that would be very useful. Very useful. So this room is a dud. One of these rooms have to be it. It missed every last one of us. Yes, found it. They're just not gonna stop, are they? Excuse me. We're making some really good progression here. It was until I figured out... Oh, it's gonna be another one of those things, isn't it? Lovely! It's gonna be one of those type of games. Like, hey, here's the exit right here. But guess what? You have to go all the way around, and there's 4 doors. I feel like there's someone behind me that's just, like, messing with me. And they're just there just to see my reaction, and are like, meanwhile, I'm like, No Flare isn't going to be that powerful right now compared to Fire, but I imagine if used properly, it's going to be very useful later on. I mean, it's going to take a lot of work. Let that be no mistake. It's going to take a lot of work. But I think it's probably a good idea to do it. Also, too, during one of the comments, they suggested the idea that Ultima you can use. I mean, Record, that's what we're here for. We're here to get the Ultima Scroll. But you're telling me that I can learn Ultima as well. Black robe, huh? Hey, look at that. What the fuck?! All attention needs to be toward trying to save our asses. Does it have any major weaknesses? Any major weaknesses that we can exploit? No! Yes! Okay, good. Burn this bitch! No, 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 we need you to heal. Everyone took a beating after my stupidity. Okay. Fuck the ice bow. That black robe is what I want. It's good on defense, and I'm guessing it's light armor, so we're keeping it. But that was close. Just all of a sudden, I was like, oh gosh! We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. Just by the time we do, it's going to be so good. Okay. Here we go. Door number 1. Of course. Get rid of them as fast as you can. of course, the one that survives gets to use muddle. Doesn't get to live, though. Door number... I was about to say door number 2, but we got ourselves stopped. Fuck you! I think everybody's getting irritated. The fact that everyone just overkilled it, with the exception of Maria. It's like, ever since I put that dagger on her, she's just not able to keep up with the party. Good news is, though, is that she's not really able to do much with it, so that's a plus, I guess. Can't say the same for everybody else. It's like, ouch, ouch, ouch. I have to say, I'm glad that I changed my armor placement and everything. This has helped me out tremendously. As much as I would like to keep it, I don't think that's strong enough, so I feel like he's switching back and forth like this. There's door number 2, door number 3. Yes. Medu, there you are. You've come at last, so you do know the way. Sorry, I had to. The magic sealing this door is strong. I will give all that I have, but even that may not work. We must give it a try. Now, back off. Medu! I have fulfilled my duty. The door has opened. Now, go! Medu! I knew that was gonna happen. The crystal respawn. I shall give thee the forbidden spell. Yes. We now have the Ultima scroll. Okay. Where are you at? There you are. Maria, you have more MP than the rest of us. You shall hold it. Alrighty then. Well, we finally got through the Tower of Tower of Mesita. I was about to say, what did I name it? It's technically Mesita. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. In the next stream, we will probably we'll have to go to Castle Fiend first to find out where we're going to go next. But we'll go there, find out what we're going to do. I imagine we're going to be tackling on the Emperor. wherever he might be at. But we will take him on by using the Ultima spell and save the world. Yeah, that's what we're probably going to do. So thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, please do so, to where you can watch some of my older videos as well as some new ones that I will be releasing soon. Don't forget to check out my Facebook and Twitter account, to where you'll be in the know as to when I am streaming. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Take care, guys.